Story 1 of 3. UK Labour Party leadership crisis after local election defeats. UK Labour Party leadership crisis after local election defeats. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Catherine West, Labour MP, former minister, Australian-born, threatened to challenge UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer for Labour leadership if no other candidate steps forward. West stated she has at least 10 Labour MPs willing to back her challenge, requiring 81 MPs, 20% of 403, to formally trigger a leadership contest. Labour suffered its worst local election losses since 1995, losing over 1,400 council seats to Reform and Greens candidates. Keir Starmer has refused to step down, stating he will not walk away from the Prime Ministership despite calls for a leadership transition. West prefers a cabinet-led reshuffle to replace Starmer rather than a direct challenge, suggesting an internal transition by Monday, May 12, 2026. But not all outlets told the same story. ABC states Labour lost substantial local election seats, while Newscomau specifies over 1,400 council seats lost, though both agree on severe defeats. ABC mentions West's ultimatum deadline as Monday local time, while Newscomau does not specify a time but aligns on the general timeline. This story was covered by ABC News and news.com.au. Story 2 of 3. Daniel Dubois defeats Fabio Wardley in bloody WBO heavyweight title fight. Daniel Dubois defeats Fabio Wardley in bloody WBO heavyweight title fight. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Daniel Dubois won the WBO heavyweight title by stopping Fabio Wardley in the 11th round on May 10, 2026, in Manchester. Dubois was knocked down twice in the first 3 rounds, once at 10 seconds into round 1 and once in round 3. Fabio Wardley suffered a badly cut and broken nose, with blood pouring heavily, leading to the stoppage. Referee Howard Foster intervened to stop the fight 28 seconds into the 11th round. Dubois arrived late to the venue due to Manchester traffic, not partying, unlike his previous delay before the Usyk fight. But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian states Dubois was knocked down twice in the fight and dropped for the first time 10 seconds after the opening bell, while ABC specifies he was knocked down twice in the opening 3 rounds, once at 10 seconds into round 1 and once in round 3, which aligns, but Guardian does not explicitly mention the second knockdown in round 3. The Guardian describes Dubois's previous delay before the Usyk fight as due to a party he and his father held at the family home a few hours earlier, while ABC states the delay was preceded by a party but does not specify the timing relative to the fight. Guardian's live article includes unofficial scorecards favoring Wardley early, e.g., 10-8 in round 1, while ABC does not mention scorecards or early round scoring. This story was covered by ABC News and The Guardian. Story 3 of 3. Police investigate antisemitic abuse at Sydney children's netball game involving Maccabi and Saints teams. Police investigate antisemitic abuse at Sydney children's netball game involving Maccabi and Saints teams. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Police were called to Heffrown Park, Maroubra, Sydney, on Saturday, May 10, 2026, at approximately 10 a.m. regarding an alleged anti-Semitic incident during an under-12 netball game between Maccabi Netball NSW and Saints Netball Club. A 42-year-old woman was spoken to by police and issued a move-on direction after allegedly making anti-Semitic comments during the game. The alleged anti-Semitic comments included the slurs "F the Jews" and "they should have all been eradicated," as reported by Maccabi parents to the SMH. Maccabi Netball NSW President Adam Dinte called the incident completely unacceptable and stated the organization was communicating with NSW Police and the Community Security Group, CSG. The incident occurred during the first week of public hearings of the Royal Commission into Antisemitism, established after the Bondi Beach terror attack in which 15 people were killed at a Hanukkah celebration. But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian does not explicitly mention the specific slurs, "F the Jews" and "they should have all been eradicated," as reported by the SMH, though it confirms the incident involved offensive anti-Semitic comments. This story was covered by The Guardian and Sydney Morning Herald.